Okay, welcome. I'm Rusty. Rusty's late night Sudoku stream. We're going to see if we can solve this puzzle. And let's start by seeing if the solver thinks it can be solved. It does. So, take a stab at this. A couple possible ones there. Oh, that's going to be a 1, so that's going to be a 1. And a couple possible here. And looks like that's going to be a 1, so this is good. And let's see. I've got 6 going in here. Nope, not there. 6 going in there. That means this one's going to be 6. Let's see, this one's going to be a 7. One of these two will be a 7. We got 3 possibilities here. Normally like doing that. One of these two will be a 7, and one of 3 will be a 7. 2 possibilities here. Alright, so that's going to be a 7. I really don't like this, but we'll come back. We'll get it all. Alright, one of these two is going to be 8. Got 2 possibilities for an 8 here. And it's going to, since I've got an 8 here, and no way I can put an 8 there, that's going to be 8. This becomes a 7. And this becomes a 7 I didn't like, or that solves the situation I didn't much like. And that changes this to 3 possibilities for 7. And we get an 8 out of this as well. Because I've got an 8 here. And this one would be an 8. Couldn't be here. So since I've got an 8 down here, one couldn't be. These couldn't be an 8. That left back. Alright. Now we get an 8 here. So this is not, and this is. Alright. Let's see. About 9. Anything good with 9s here? I've got 1 9 on the. Oh, no, I've got 2. 1 here and 1 here. Means I've got 2 possibilities here. Too many possibilities here. However, one of these 2 will be a 9. Means one of these 2. Got all kinds of possibilities there. And here. Looks like that's it for the doubles on that. How about we work backwards, get 6s on the board. Let's try 5. So we've got a 5 here, 5 here. Nothing really in your 5 here. I'll get a 5 up here, which says that can't be a 5. One of these 2 is going to be a 5. Looks like I've got 3 possibilities here. And let's see. That turns this into 2 possibilities. I've got 2 possibilities here. 3 here. 4 here. Oh, 3 here. Up here. And 3 here. Not going to work with that. Alright. How about 4s? We get a 4 here, here, here. One of these 2 is going to be a 4. 4 possibilities there. 3 possibilities there. 3 possibilities here, except that it's going to have to be one of these 2. because I don't have any place for a 4 down here. That means I've got 2 possibilities here, though. Let's see, anything else? We've got 2 possibilities here, which means I've now got 2 possibilities here. Let's see, those 2, 3 here. Okay, well, let's try 3s. Get a 3 here. Says one of these 2 is going to be 3. And that means one of these 2 is going to be 3. We've got 3 possibilities here. We've got 3 going in here. And that means we can solve this one up here, doesn't it? Because we got a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the column, leaving us just 2 missing. Go back to 3s. One of these 2 is going to be a 3. 3 possibilities here. 3 here. One of these 2 is going to be. This 3 says that can't be a 3, so this one becomes a 3. Still the 2 there. So 3 here and 3 here. Okay, well, how about 2s? 2 there. 2 blocks these 2s. This one becomes a 2. This becomes a 2. One of these 2 is going to be a 2, and one of these 2 is a 2. Get 2 possibilities here, which means that is not a 2. This one is, and that becomes a 4 for our first full square. Alright, neither of these can be 2. I've got 3 possibilities for 2 there. 2 possibilities here. Alright, like that, as far as we can go with those. However, let's see if we get anything more. 1s are full. It looks like I've got a 1 in every one of those. And this looks like it's going to become our only 4 in that row. I've got a 9 here. And I one up here. No, I've got to be, one of these 2 is going to be a 9. Means this is a 9. This becomes a 7, and this becomes a 5. This becomes a 7 here. So I got 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 4. Got a 5. In one of these 4 places, no, one of these 3 places. 6 up here. 7, 8. And the other one that we're missing down here is 9. Way too many plus. But we do have 2 places we can put a 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these is going to be 5. Does that help us anywhere? Well, we know this one can't be a 5. We got 2 possibilities for 2s. What do we got for 2s? 3 possibilities for 2. Okay, how about 4s? Looks like I've got 2 possibilities. And they're marked here. 3 up here. Okay. 5. We got those 2 for 5. Maybe punching with 5. Because one of these 3 here is 5. These 3 is a 5. wait a minute. Can this be a 9? Yeah, that can be a 9. So we got a 5-9 pair here. 5-9 pair here means none of these can be 5 or a 9. So the other possibility for 5 in this square, that one there. Don't have quite that much control over 9s. Oh, that can't count. Okay. 1, 2, 3 is going to be one of these. How about down here? Can this be these 3? Yeah, one of these 3 is going to be one of these 4. This is a 5. Okay. All right, let's try process I've been working on. We know one of those is going to be a 3. One of these is going to be a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And one of these is going to be a 9. Doesn't help a lot, except we know that neither of these can be a 9 because I've got a 5-9 pair. So really what I've got left is a 4, 2, 3. And neither of these could be a 2. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5, 6, 7, 8. What we're left with is one of these two being a 9, along with this one. That would give us a potential 5-9 pair here, except that I've got that 4 and this 9 kind of causing their own little storm in the myth here. Although neither 4 nor 3 can be here. All right, down here, we get that one filled, that one filled. We're full all around here. So I've got a 1. One of these is going to be 2. I don't know which yet, but it's going to be one of those 3. One of these two is a 4. Oh, and 3. Oh yeah, one of these 3 are going to be a 3. However, based on this, oh, 5, 3. Okay, yep, could be a 3 there. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're left with this. Where do we put the 9? Right, temporarily put one here and here. That one's blocked. Here and here. That basically fills everything on. All right. Let's start here. I'm going to put my mouse pointer over it and say let's start with, okay, why don't we start here? That makes some kind of sense. 9, 3 here. go with the 3. Nope. Control the 3. There's the 9 here. That makes this into a 5, 4. This becomes a 9. 9, 5, 3 here, 4 2 pair there. One of these two is going to be marked as a 5. That becomes a 9. Not a 9 there, not a 9 here. Here. This becomes our 9. Becomes a 2 and a 9 here. That makes this into a 4. 2 here, 4 here, 3, and that breaks. Okay. Let's back up to that 3. And let's mark it as a 9 now. Three here, 3, 4 here, makes this into a 4. This is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 2 now. 9, oh, let's not mark that yet. One of these is also supposed to be 5. Okay, 5, 9, 5, 9, that makes this into 2, 5 here, 9, 5 now, 9, 3, 5, 3, 5, 9, 5, 9, and got to solve this, 9 and 2. Alright, that took me 16 minutes, 55 seconds today. Almost a 17-minute solution. This is the last of the hard ones for this week, or this last week. I hope you had a pleasant time solving it. It was one that worked out fairly well. It didn't take me over 20 minutes to solve. I've had that problem before. So if you're running into that kind of a problem, maybe this is a useful technique for you. Have a good one. We will see you again, well, maybe later today or tomorrow. We'll see. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.